So here we have Darkonica, the Cube of Souls. I'm gonna click start here.
Just Cube of Soul.
No, it was in Steam, but it was Souls in the game. That's not a good sign. Here, I'm gonna read the text that it says to me once I click start. Okay, Alex.
Okay.
The game contains scenes of violence that shouldn't be seen by children. The game is suitable for viewing by persons 18 years of age and older with formed outlook, able to distinguish reality from fiction. Scene 0. Too long way home. There is many reasons to do something bad. Need for power and wealth, envy, anger, fear, and even fulfillment of secret desires. All of this lead to the nasty road. But worst of all is when love pushes to the evil.
Within like the first 30 seconds, there are already so many things wrong.
A feeling that must evoke in soul only light and kindness be turned against you, and make you see only darkness around. The world will lose colors forever, and you'll make evil deed, knowing that you're wrong, that you shouldn't do that. You will weep tears of sorrow, and your soul will be suffered from despair.
I can feel my IQ.
But you know that you can't do anything else. When destructive energy wave broke away from the artifact and wiped out that village, my face was wet from tears. But I overpowered sorrow and fear and grief. I remembered her smile, that warmth and affection of her hugs. I remember her look full of care. I wiped away the tears and got up from cold stone ground. Sand and ashes crunched under my feet, and I just walked away. I was on my last legs. I didn't even know where I was going. I just walked forward, not thinking of anything. And I was happy.
It's like a narrative, like story that you have a word limit and you're just adding more shit to like extend the length a bit.
What it sounds like is what happens when I get drunk.
I was glad that the ritual had gone well. All that was left in me from a human was begging for a fail. But it had gone well, and I was glad. Artifact that absorbs villagers' souls was shining in my hand. That bigger part of me that already stopped to think of me as a human rejoiced. And when white and blue flashes hit the ground, when the deads that had lain in graves for years, and even the bodies that were alive only a few moments ago, stood up and walked to me with a jerky stride, I was happy. The sound of thunder was heard, so strong that I thought on a second that the ground opened wide. But that was just a rain. The wall of cold water washed the dirt and ashes away from my body. Love can turn us to monsters, that I knew for sure. I pressed in my arms magical artifact, cause of death and destruction, and for the last time looked on charred ruins. Time to go home. Scene 1. Vacancy.
Is this just a visual novel?
I guess. I was awakened before dark again. I got up and looked around. Another room in a cheap hotel. I was so tired yesterday and didn't even see the room. Even now I have no time for this and desire. Knoked again, but louder and urgent. It was spelled Knoked. Knoked. Alan Chagrin said, yes, coming. But in case I took a dagger from the table. Sorry, I took a dagger from table and put in my belt. I was so tired yesterday that fell asleep in clothes and came to the door. It's an old habit to keep the weapon close. It's hard to get rid of an old habit. Oh, the drawing. Who? Are you Alan Chagrin? I have a letter for you. I opened the door. There was a child standing on the doorstep in old shabby clothes covered in soot. He reached out, black cover made from high quality expensive paper. Images of dirty messenger and expensive letter didn't match. Who gave you that cover? Beautiful lady with white hair gave me a silver coin, but told me to deliver the letter personally. If that's all I need to do, if that's all I need to go, I have business. Such a business child, he will go far.
Jesus fuck.
Oh my god.
Again, I was awakened by devil knows who, some ragged messenger who isn't. Why isn't it a beautiful girl like that I saw in my sleep? Wish I could awake with gentle kiss just for once. Is that too much that I'm asking for? Jesus Christ. I twirl a cover for minutes. Dirty boy's fingers left traces of soot and dirt on the paper. I ignored them. I mean, you didn't ignore them if you noticed them. Paper of cover was very dense and apparently expensive. The cover was black and the letter has a shade of pink. There was a lipstick traces on paper. Sender kissed the letter. What an interesting manner. The letter smelled like flowers. Boy said that he got the letter from a young, beautiful woman. No, he didn't say young. He said beautiful. But beautiful means young. It's obvious. Okay, I'm done. I can't. I can't.
Sure.
I can't do any more.